Breathe in, slow down, let it flow. You're exactly where you're meant to go. Feel the warmth, the gentle light. This is your space, your time to rise. Every heartbeat, every sigh is a moment to reconnect inside. Leave behind what doesn't stay. Find your calm, your brighter day.
G'day, Michael from SoulFire Gems. Just thought I'd do a quick intro video leading into this next installment of the video series for SoulFire Gems, just showing the different pendants and so forth that Kerry and I have been working on in the last couple of weeks. I hope you enjoy the video, and if anybody potentially would like to purchase any of the items they see on the videos, we've got the SoulFire Gems page on Facebook that has the photos and videos and the prices and everything like that. We've been giving a lot away as gifts, but we are just trying to recoup a little bit of the expenses from potentially having a few purchases on that page as well. So yeah, enjoy the journey, enjoy the video, and thanks for coming along on the ride. Been working on this piece of labradorite, one of my favourite materials. Just going to make a little bit of carving here that I can see. Just shape and polish up the different sides. Okay, that's the completed labradorite, little carving. This material has a really awesome play of colour, nice sheen to it on different angles. This is the next project. This is a parcel of boulder opal I bought from a supplier in Brisbane. There's a few nice pieces. Just heavy breathing going on over there. Quinn soaking up the sun. Okay, so each one of these has potential for one or two nice gems. That's the first piece. Another piece here. Each has a little bit of colour inside it, little seams. This is the best piece in this parcel here. Especially there, that's got some beautiful gem quality colour in there, multiple colours, some seams. That edge there is amazing with the reds and the pinks and greens. So that's this piece, and also my dad gave me boulder opal. It wasn't until I had a really good look at this piece here. Also, that's got some great potential as well. So we've got some great bits to work with. Seams running right through this one. It's going to be really interesting to see if we can uncover. There's more pieces in here as well. So yeah, combination of this parcel of board combined with this from my dad. Got a lot of good projects to work on. So Kerry and I both agreed to start on the parcel that Dad gave us. Got this little one first. Wouldn't mind just taking that top off there. There's a little hint of green down there. That, faced in that direction, could potentially make a nice little pendant piece there. And then we've got this awesome piece over here to explore. So we'll start with this one first. Okay, this is how it's looking so far. Nice green up in the top right hand corner there. But this stuff here, I wouldn't mind removing some of that, but I may have to use a Dremel just to remove just a little bit of that boulder opal material and a little bit of the brown boulder material from up there, just to see if I can increase the length of that main colour and potentially even reveal a little bit more of that gem green there. Then we can either put a little hole in the top or carefully drill a little hole through the top to make a nice little opal pendant. We are successfully removing a couple of little imperfections there. Try to make that a clean colour, little spots. And that is revealing more of the opal, taking away more of the brown, and smoothing it and polishing it at the same time. Just to spend another 15-20 minutes or so on this, see how it comes up. Okay, that's the finished pendant there. Just was able to remove some more of the brown boulder material to reveal more of the opal. Just slash of green up there in the corner on the right angle. You've got just enough room to drill just a very small hole on the top. Just received a pack of these special drills, the diamond coating on them, 1mm. These should work better than the previous ones that I had. So unfortunately this little one broke when we were drilling the top of it, so I just reshaped it. It's smaller, but probably a nice little shape anyway, but that is quite precarious trying to drill in the top. But just leave it like that. I might give it one more go and see how we eventuate with that. Here's a nice little piece there. Okay, this finished little boulder opal pendant, when you turn it, it does have a nice little variety of colours. got a small, let's put it on this little they're just like 0.25. Sets up close to 9 carat, 8.95 carat. Thought it might, this one similar to that, but I think this one might look good with the brown cord. Put a couple of ends on it. I think that'll suit it quite nicely. This is with the cord on there, all finished. So I decided to start working on this bit of boulder opal that my dad gave me. This is actually a really interesting piece. I'm sure we can get a few really nice gems out of this one. Some pendants. This colour on most of the surface is nice. Veins going through the fissures. This one here, I think I might bring it over to this device over here. We might cut this into 3. So if I run a careful slice down through there and another one through there, I'll have 3 slices, be able to explore that piece, got that surface, and then make that more available too with using more of the intricate slicer over here with the smaller pieces that come from this. We'll give it a go, see what happens. Okay, well that's how this was. That's how we could see. I knew there would have been colour continuing in through there, so I decided to cut above it where there's no colour, came through, and sure enough, that's revealed on both sides now. That just popped open as soon as I got to that level. That's interesting, swirling patterns of potch and blues and greens, couple of flickers of the gem colour in amongst it there. So yeah, now I'll be able to utilise that side, also might cut down through there and have a surface there and also another surface to work with there, and then you got that surface up along there as well. So that's a good result. So this is where we're at the moment. I just trimmed that section up to reveal a lot of the good faces with colour streams of opal. It's an interesting piece because that's got a workable area, very undulating, so might have to sort of use a Dremel on some of it. Some beautiful greens and purples. It's more that streaky potch with some green in there. All heading in different angles, which is renowned for boulder opal like this. Very unique. Each piece is very unique material. Definitely interesting to try to bring out some patterns and colours with pendants and carvings and so forth. See how much colour you can reveal. That's another amazing section there. Little bit of colour going through there as well. Bit of a seam. Take that top bit off to reveal it. So yeah, very mysterious and interesting to work with this material, and we'll continue on, see what else we can reveal. Yeah, so I was just speaking with Kerry and we had a good look at each of these pieces. So this one I think will make a really nice raw kind of, like this one that Dad helped co-create with me. Can imagine something similar and even better with this material here, with that piece, and also face on that. I'm gonna have to carefully cut that through there above that green color because I want to utilize that face for a pendant. Make a second one that style, also access that face there and access that one there as well. And this one here, it's got some green in there, and just for something different, have a go at maybe creating something in there that I can sit inside there, like the Mother's Day gift I made for my mum recently, using that material there. Okay, here we go. We've got this piece shaping up really nicely. Just done the basic shape there. See that piece right there, I might have to use a Dremel just to see if I can remove that tip. There is a thin bar there, undulating. Might have a go with the Dremel, because I don't want to risk destroying any of the nice colour up through that side area. Let's see what we can do with the Dremel there. Okay, then the final shaping went right through the different grits, right up to 1800. Get a nice smooth contours. Used the Dremel, revealed a little bit better down there, but did the best we possibly could with that. But I am actually happy with how that turned out. I like that raw style of pendant folder opener. You can just use the saver here, put a hole, and a little eyelet in the top. Okay, there it is. The eyelet successfully put into the top of it. Another raw boulder opal pendant. It's a big chunky one. That one I really like that style of pendant. And I have sold one that we nicknamed this Superman insignia, which was a similar style to these, so they do have a unique appeal. This one has got flashes of green, also some pink colours down the bottom there as well, a little bit of purple. That's 104.65 carat, because the eyelet's 0.2. 4.6. Yeah, so different styles of cord. Can use all the silver chains as well. using the flat lap to shape this beautiful jasper material. They make beautiful pendants, those ones. It's a nice oval shape here. Beautiful. This is a beautiful jasper pendant that Kerry finalised today. She's giving it as a gift to a friend. We'll give it to her tonight, but Kerry's done a really good job with that one. One of her favourite materials, different patterning. She's put that cord style necklace on there as well. So just having a good observation of the remaining section here. It's got multiple faces that could be utilised. Nice bits of colour flashes on each side. They've all got their pros and their cons. We're going to have to decide which one to focus on. It's even got a seam through there on the corner. You have to decide whether to slice and to use two sides mainly. Maybe that side and that side. Or else try to make something with that. Also whether to reveal that corner section as well. A very interesting piece there. Many decisions, many choices. Might start by just grinding that corner off, seeing what's within there, and then making a decision from there. So I've decided on those 3 pieces there, made a few slices after exploring, and we can make something good with that top piece. Definitely something there as well. This piece here is interesting. Might have to use a Dremel because I wanted to follow that line and try to reveal until I went through that nice thick part of blue and green there. Okay, well let's go in and shape these 3 pieces, see what we can make. Okay, that's the first little pendant done. Nice shape, utilizing that same kind of material as the last one. Drill a little hole in the top, put a little eyelet. Has got a little bit of green and some beautiful natural swirls. A couple of places that flash as well, which is always good. Okay, that's the first one done. Okay, here's the finished pendant. The eyelet. It's got some flashes of green, but really natural streaks of blue and green, yellow on the border material. It's like the little brother piece to that previous one. This is over 100 carat size. This big one here. Just get a weight on this one as well. That eyelet's 0.2, so that would be 26.3 carat. going to continue working on this project here. That's got a nice little flash of red in there and a streak of green that goes, I'm sure it's going to continue down into that where the boulder material is. That is on the top of the pot, so I believe I can use this Dremel device just to expose a bit more of the opal color. We can shape it a little bit more nicely as well with the flat lap after that. Okay, as you can see the difference that made. That Dremel was very effective to go steady and carefully, but that has revealed and exposed that longer length of the gem quality green down there. That's great. Happy with that. Little video of this finished pendant, boulder opal pendant. Got some good little streaks of colour there. Gem quality green. You got the bit of red there on the angle as well. Wherever you turn it, it's got a new play of colour. With the eyelet, silver eyelet into the top. Looks quite good with the cord style necklace, but it can also interchange with the silver chains, like all the other ones. Yeah, really happy with the way that one turned out. It's even got the little bit of that colour on the top, which is quite rare as well. Might choose this for the next piece to work on. Might be more of a carving. That colour bar shows some green in there. It's only a thin colour bar and it's not a straight colour bar. But I'm interested to explore that, to see. I might use a combination of this plus the Dremel and see what we can expose within that boulder opal piece. Okay, I've been carving away at this for quite a while, following the contours, trying to reveal more colour. Just been using this burr on the Dremel. I'll just go to that one, just to be a bit more finer to get into the grooves, and see how much more we can reveal with this. Okay, so we finished this one. That's about as good as we can get that with the Dremel. And I did put it on the flat lap to polish it a bit. Got a nice bright green coming through the back as well. A little bit on the side. Beautiful blue and purple up there, green, and a couple of spots of red. And I'm just going to drill a hole through the top to put an eyelet in. And put a turn it into a pendant with either a silver chain or cord style necklace. There it is, got the silver eyelet put into the top. That was a really interesting experience. I've never really had to carve anything. The boulder opal can be very undulating with them seams, how they follows the contours. Exposed as much colour as I possibly could there. Some beautiful quality purple, blue there, green, a couple of flickers of red. Very unique piece. I actually spent ages on that with the Dremel. And a little bit of green on the back as well. The eyelet is 0.2 of a carat, so total weight of that one would be 35.5 carat. Carrie and I just returned from the Harvey Bay Gem and Mineral Show. Got some new additions to the family here. Couldn't resist this one. It's got some really good energy, this piece here. These are for some of the yoga students and for the integrated empowerment group sessions. Got hold of some more boulder opal material. Some have got nice colours and patterns. Even some flashes of red in some of this, not on the correct angles. We're looking forward to exploring these pieces. Kerry also made some good acquisitions here. Finally got one of these rechargeable lights also. You can look inside the crystals to search for the color bars and sand when we're going in to do the cutting and polishing. Okay, we've still got to use some of the other material first before we start on this, but got lots to choose from now. Okay, before moving on to any of the new parcels of opal to choose from, this is the remaining bits from the selections from what my dad put together. Let's just see what I can make some of these pieces. Some pendant options. Just going to give them all a bit of a go, see if I can find a nice seam, nice patterns. Some of these pieces to choose from. See if we can create 2 or 3 more pendants using this material before moving on to the other newer stuff. Okay, that's another finished boulder opal pendant, the most recent one. Beautiful green colour through there, different angles. A little bit on that side as well. Got some good patterning as well on this particular one. Happy with how that turned out. For the next project, just going to see what can be created with this piece of boulder opal. A few different ways to approach this one. Pretty sure should be able to get two finished pendants out of this one. Just slice it and shape it. There'll be one face there, potentially one there. There's some nice gem quality colour there as well. Be nice to somehow preserve that and reveal that even more. Okay, cut that one into 3 pieces that I can work on for 3 individual projects. And it's going to be interesting to see what we can create out of these 3. So this first piece I began working on started to reveal on both sides a good stone. Can create like a shield shape with that one there. And this one here started to show a little bit of green in behind there. Might have to use a Dremel in some spot, but I'll be able to create 2 small nice pieces there. So yeah, this little piece here is coming out really nice. I'm trying to put a high dome on it. There's one little inclusion there, and one right next to that red and green colour. Makes me very cautious. Round it over, but can't really leave that inclusion in, so I'm just going to have to take the grid, round that over, take those 2 inclusions, and hopefully most of that colour remains, or sometimes even more can mysteriously be revealed. Okay, yes, very happy with that. Took that risk to take those inclusions out. Only 99% removed there, and it actually did reveal a little bit more colour. So that made the stone a little bit more perfect and revealed more colour. It's a nice shape. That's a great success with that one. And the other one I'm just going to use a Dremel just to remove that material there. It'll be a little bit undulating, but that's a nice unique appeal as well. Give that a go. Okay, this little pendant piece turned out really nice. Got some flashes of colour there. I was able to put the eyelet on there. The eyelet weighs exactly 0.2 of a carat, so that would be a 15.5 carat stone. I think it might look nice with this brown cord, the glass. I'll just put that together and make that available on the SoulFire gem site. Okay, this is the other little section we created from that same material. Did reveal a beautiful little bit of flashy colour there, the red, orange, yellow, green, with some swirls of blue. This one weighs 8.65 carat. And I'm thinking about placing it onto that section because it's quite a good fit. I just tried to shape it as best as I could onto there. I could maybe use one of these fine chains. Put that together and see what it looks like. Okay, here it is set in the silver. It's actually turned out really quite nice. A carved boulder opal pendant. Nice simple setting. The silver chain. That suits that one quite well actually. There's some flashes of colour there on that angle. Hopefully somebody might like to purchase this one as a little gift. I'll put it on the SoulFire Gems page, just in case.
I wanna be wild, I wanna feel my heart beat, turn on my hands like the innocence of childhood. I wanna run till my feet start bleeding, screaming loud to heaven, God, let me breathe the air of freedom. I wanna be wild.